When Rigathi Gachagua says that the maandamano being planned are not the kind of maandamano Ruto is used to, Kenyan politics quietly shifts from ordinary opposition noise to what elders would call a drumbeat heard before the warriors gather. I want us to unpack this political moment with practical wisdom and some bit of humor. You see, in Kenyan political language, this sentence by Gachagua is like when a matatu conductor says, "Hii gari sile ulikuwa unapanda jana." It sounds simple, but it means prepare yourself psychologically and prepare yourself financially. Historically, President Ruto is widely known as a master mobilizer of street energy during his years in opposition politics, from the No campaign in 2005 era to the Hustler mobilization networks in 2018 to 2022. So Gachagua's message is essentially simple. You taught us this particular mchezo, now we are bringing the remix. African elders were right when they said that when the child washes his hands well, he eats with elders. Gachagua is signaling that we have learned the techniques of pressure politics from you, the president. Kenyan political history lives irony more than a roadside Mutura stand loves onions. I want to imagine these particular examples. You see, in the 1990s, we had opposition protest against President Moi. In 2000s, we had reformist protest against Kibaki. In 2010, we had Ruto's protest inside government alliances. In 2020s, now allies are threatening protest against their former allies. African elders were right when they said that the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. Street mobilization has always been part of Kenya's political toolkit. Today's government's architects once helped design yesterday's protest blueprints. So when Gachagua says, this maandamano is not going to be the kind that you're used to, he's basically telling the political mechanic, we know where the ignition key is hidden. Now the phrase, it will involve everyone, is the boldest part of the statement by Gachagua. This is the real headline inside the headline. Because Kenyan protests traditionally fall into three categories. The first category is party protest, and a good example is the ODM demonstration from 2016 to 2023. The second example is regional protest, and a good example is fuel price anger localized in certain counties. The third example is civil protest, and a good example is the Gen Z anti-finance bill protest of 2024. But everyone by Gachagua suggests something closer to a coalition protest atmosphere rather than a party protest atmosphere. African elders were right when they said that when spider webs unite, they can tie a lion. In politics, everyone is never literal, but it signals ambition for nationwide legitimacy, not regional frustration. Saying demonstration could last a month by Gachagua is like telling Kenyans that this is not a weekend wedding. This is a traditional ceremony with three gods and negotiations. Historically in Kenya, the Sabasaba protest of 1990 triggered multi-party reforms. In 2000 2007 to 2008 post-election unrest reshaped governance structures in this country. In 2010, we had the constitutional movement pressure, which actually changed the legal foundation of our republic. In 2024, we had the Gen Z protest, which shocked the political class with leaderless digital coordination. So mentioning duration in protest signals something very important. This is not about noise. It is about pressure accumulation. African elders were right when they said that rain does not fall on one roof alone. Long protests usually test a number of things. They test economic patience, they test policy strategy, they test political alliances, they test public sympathy, and especially they test who controls the national narrative. But what is the hidden chess move inside the statement by Rigathi Gachagua? You see, Kenyan politics is rarely about protest alone. Sometimes protests are negotiation tools. Sometimes protests are loyalty tests. Sometimes protests are coalition signals. Sometimes protests are succession positioning. Or sometimes they are just bargaining chips before the next general election. In simple estate language, when someone says tutakaa barabarani mwezi mzima, they may actually mean let's talk before we sit on the road. African elders were right when they said that the lizard that jumps from a high tree nods to itself, knowing it survived. Politicians often announce strength before demonstrating strength. The important observation in this headline by Rigathi Gachagua is that this message is also directed to political supporters, to coalition partners, to rivals inside alliances, to future voters, and to undecided power brokers. Because Kenyan politics is like a village meeting. Sometimes the speaker faces the chief, but speaks to the crowd behind the chief. You see, Kenya has a long tradition where politics and demonstrations begin as planned political pressure. But sometimes these demonstrations become national mood expression. And a good example is the Sabasaba movement of 1990, which began as opposition agitation, but it ended as constitutional transformation momentum. African elders were right when they said that you do not test the depth of a river with both feet. You see, political demonstration in Kenya often start controlled, but they finish negotiated. At a practical level, Kenyans listening to this statement by Gachagua are thinking, with this maandamano, have tear gas or tea breaks? Because recent Kenyan protest history has taught citizens a number of lessons. They have taught citizens, number one, that some protests trend online only. They have taught citizens that some protest trends in towns only. And they have taught citizens that some protest trend in history books only. The real question is, which category is this one by Gachagua applying for? The bottom line is, Gachagua's message is essentially saying, we understand the language of pressure politics. We are preparing something structured. We are preparing something broad. We are preparing something persistent enough to force negotiation. African elders were right when they said that when the drumbeat changes, the dancer must also change. My name is Piketty. If it is your first time here, make sure to follow this channel and to subscribe for more political analysis.